You're watching KITV4 News at 10, Hawaii's most complete late newscast.
A shanty town bordering one of Maui's prime tourist towns. Years, decades after it all began, the bulldozers are out today, and a massive effort to knock it down and kick them out is now underway.
KITV4's Laurie Amato was first on the scene. She joins us now with our top story at 10:30, just back from Maui. Lara.
Well, Yunji, Kenny, you know, it almost seems impossible. Right on the edge of the main drag through Wailuku sits a sprawling plot of land, more than 30 acres, taken up and taken over by nearly 200 people. Now, many of them call them squatters, but they say they're about to be evicted from a place for years that they called home.
I have chickens. I still know what to do with the chickens. We made an emu.
This is what Brian Ortiz calls living. Off the grid, self-sustaining, with chickens, goats, fruits and veggies growing, even a family dog.
This place has been vacant for 20 years. And people have been living down here, and now you just take it one day.
He's one of nearly 200 people living on more than 30 acres in Wailuku, across from Iao Stream, where the Wailuku sugar plantation and sugarcane once stood.
The mill was right there. This was all cane.
Laverne Inamoto has been here for more than 50 years, and she says since the plantation shut down decades ago, she's seen what some call shantytown grow and grow.
I do have some experience, you know, because I live here all my life, and then I've seen all the developments that are being done right now, knowing that it used to be Wailuku Sugar before. I used to play in there when I was young.
Oahu would have a problem with the homeless people, and oh, we got to push them off the streets, push them off the streets. Where are they going to go?
But go they must. By late afternoon Friday, the bulldozers and backhoes were out. Residents call this Pi'ihana Properties owned by the Hawaiian Kingdom. But by all other counts, it's owned by Oahu developer Stanford Carr, who now wants to develop. Sheriffs say they've been warning people for months evictions were imminent.
I've been asked to assist with this eviction because I'm familiar with a lot of the people that are in here, and most of them are homeless.
You know, I got 10 years working on my land, so I don't want to lose it.
Those bulldozers cleared just enough to make room for the new base yard. By nightfall, that rubble only a few feet away from the start of Joe Manoa's property.
We're just here fighting for our rights, our Hawaiian right, just to live on the land and do what we want.
It's very difficult for me. I mean, I'm very sad to see the people that are like this. I mean, I know most of them would rather be somewhere else.
People wouldn't listen to begin with, you know, and start moving slowly by slowly, knowing they get new owners coming in. They should have done that instead of waiting till now.
Yeah, really tough situation. But Maui papers and court documents right now show the landowner has racked up millions of dollars in fines in recent years for sanitation violations and for the building of illegal structures. So everybody in such a bind right now.
Now, I know you were out there. What was the mood like? Was it tense there? Do you expect that those folks will actually clear out over the weekend?
You know, you could tell it was building because they've been talking about this for some time, but the people who were living there saying they just got their notice today, so they were scrambling to try to figure out how they were going to react to this. Some people saying, we got to move out. Other people saying, we are not going. The sheriff's department there, the contractor there, just stepping back and, you know, trying to keep the peace as best as possible because they know it's going to build this weekend.
And they expect the bulldozing to go throughout the weekend.
It will go throughout the weekend. They're going to clear it out.
And we've also heard that some of the residents there have already relocated right down to the riverbank.
That was expected, that would happen. Some say they have a place to live temporarily, but after that they don't know what they're going to do. So as time goes on, it's likely to become a more difficult situation.
All right, Laura.